What's up, guys? I want to just share something that just recently happened to me. You never know when you're going to be called upon to share your faith. As many of y'all know, I deliver packages for Amazon, and I was driving into a driveway to make a delivery. Had my windows down, was listening to the Christian radio station. And as I'm driving and about to come to a stop and put the van in park, the homeowner is aggressively walking towards me. And I'm thinking, okay, what's fixing to transpire here? So I jump out the van and I say, hey, how's it going? He says, is that a Christian radio station? I said, yes, sir, it is. Are you a Christian? I said, yes, sir, I am. Why? And so we started talking. I explained to him, how God changed my life. He still was questioning, well, how do you know you're a Christian? How do you know there's really a God? Prove it. I said, well, I can't prove that there's a God, but likewise, you can't prove that there isn't a God. And he goes, well, I'm sorry I'm being so argumentative. He says, I'm just agitated. He says, my mother just died, and we were really close, and it's really impacted me hard. And I'm just troubled about where she may be right now. I said, well, was she a believer? And I was really apprehensive about what he was going to say. He says, yes, she was a believer. I said, well, it's my firm belief that if she's a believer, she's in heaven right now with Jesus Christ. And he goes, what makes you believe that? I said, well, one simple explanation is, when Jesus was on the cross, one of the thieves hanging with him said, Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And Jesus says, today you will be with me in heaven. So that guy's no different than your mother. So if he's in heaven today, your mother is in heaven today. I shared with him a couple other verses, from Revelation and others that I believe point to the pure fact that yes, if you're a believer, we die, we go to heaven. Our bodies stay in the grave. Those are going to come during the rapture. But our soul and spirit is in heaven. That's very second. Well, he started to get rather emotional. So am I. It turned out that he was a chaplain at the local hospital, and he was questioning his faith and didn't know what he believed anymore. So we continued to talk, and we're just I'm limited on how long I can stay when I'm delivering packages, but I just asked him if I could pray for him. So we prayed, and I don't know if I helped him feel any better, if I helped him rediscover his faith, or not. But, I think back upon that from time to time and just hope and pray that what I was able to give him was beneficial to him. So, you and I, we never know when, we're going to be faced with that, where we have to, explain our belief and why. Sometimes people are going to be angry, and sometimes people are going to be hurt and stuff. And we have to stand fast and explain that. I don't know what impact it had on him, but it's had a tremendous impact, on me. I still get, choked up sometimes when I think about it. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless y'all. Bye.